So, hello everyone and welcome to this live masterclass. My name is Irene Daniel and I'm holding space not just as a voice to be heard, but as a living presence that walks beside you. I am here. I am holding space for you. And this time that we are here sharing this moment, very precious moment, yes, this master class created from my heart for you. Yes, I am here to invite you, but we are here all together. Yes, this is an invitation for all of us to rise above all the noises, to rise above the roles and the expectation that has been placed on us. Yes. This is not just a space for learning. This is a space for implementation, for inner work that shapes the way life unfolds around us. Here the mind is educated by the truth of your spirit. In other words, your mind will be guided, will be refined and illuminated from something higher, beyond your own patterns, your beliefs. I am not here as someone that arrives with all the answers, but I am here as someone that travels this path. Yes, the path of growth and soul evolution. And I am walking it daily. And I am uncovering higher layers. And I am honoring also with beauty the embodiment, the expression of my truth. Yes, with and to the world. And so I want to begin, and I want to begin instead of starting with action, I rather start with the origin. Yes, with the place from which all actions flows. And I am inviting you here to return to the wellspring before movement, the root of your being, where spirit breathes into souls and souls inspire minds and minds move bodies. Because understand this, before you act, before anything is built, created, before decision is made, there is something deeper. There is something that is guiding you to walk forward in courage, to meet truth. Yes. There is a pull within you, within me, within everyone here present. And it is a quiet inner direction. It is not noise. It's this quietness before thought. It is this quietness before thought arrives. Yes? It's the eternal. It's the eternal orientation towards evolution, truth, love, and freedom. It's a compass. It is a compass. And it is always present. And it's always present and it's always ready to be expressed and expanded, but is often overlooked. And why? Why is that happening? Yes. Why is that happening? Because you see, the noise of the world is louder. Because we have been conditioned to respond to pressure rather than to presence. And that's why awareness is so vital. That's why change begins with awareness. Awareness is really the moment we begin to see what is not real, which is the expectations, the labels, the false timelines. Yes? So you see, for me, through my perspective, yes, freedom begins when we see, or when we begin to see these auto scripts from what they are, which is illusions that were never written from our truth. And when we understand our identity, when we start to understand our identity, we stop allowing the world to define that meaning for us. Through awareness, we become clear. We become clear. We begin to see. It's always there. Yes, awareness. Only awareness. It's from this awareness that a new structure can be created. And this new structure, it doesn't come from control, but from frequency. You see, frequency, it's before thought. It comes before thought. It's the vibration of being itself, untouched, pure. Before the mind begins to form language, stories, or images, there is a living current, always flowing to and through and from, always flowing abundantly. And that current is spirit. Yes. Sitting in the silence. And it's not passive, but it's alive. It is alive. A field of intelligence, universal alignment. Here nothing is yet shaped, you see. But everything is possible. Here everything is possible. And it is always flowing, you see. It's always flowing. It's always flowing in harmony with Source. When you are in it, you are already aligned. That's why I say it's not needing any effort. Yes. Once you are in, it's already aligned. You are already aligned. And it's not by effort, not by thought, but by essence. By essence. Yes? This is the frequency which after thought is shaped. Yes? This is the frequency in which thought is shaped. Yes? This is the seedbed of creation. This is the origin. This is the origin. This is the root. From here, thought can arise, not from conditioning, not from patterns, but from truth. Yes, from truth. From here, action can flow. Now action can flow. Not from reaction, but from alignment. Yes. That's why I wanted to begin with the origin, not from doing, not from acting. Yes. When you build from frequency, everything shapes differently. Yes. When you build from frequency, you build in alignment with truth, not in reaction to fear. And this frequency flows from identity. It flows from identity, from knowing yourself behind titles, roles, or circumstances. A grounded identity is unshakable, regardless. When we leave from that place, fear loses its grip. Yes? And not because we push it away, the fear, but because we stop feeding it. Yes? We don't feed no more fear. Because now we're coming from the origin, from our true essence. Yes? And that's when the shift happens. Fear doesn't dissolve because we force it out. When you fight, it remains. Yes? It dissolves because presence leaves no space to stay, you see? There's no space for fear once you are living your truth, once you are in presence. Yes? And what is presence? What is presence? Presence is embodiment. It is the living expression of a higher frequency. Yes? It's the energy we choose moment by moment in every action and in every decision to honor and to represent. And this happens when the truth is received from discipline. I call it devotion. Yes. when it's received into your heart through devotion, through discipline. Yes. So you don't dissolve fear with willpower. You dissolve it with presence, with embodiment, with expression. From there, you decide. From there, you choose. From your truth. From your truth. From the frequency and from the highest. From that higher core, that higher value that you said you are. This is the I am. This is the representation. This is not hard. This is easy. This is your essence. Understand this. Yes. This is your essence. Don't deny who you are. Yes. Be aware. Be aware. Fear is not something that we conquer through force. It dissolves when you can become so present that has nowhere to speak from. Yes. And you have to understand something. Most of the fear is projected. Yes. Look at the child. A child when, 2-3 years old child is not fearful. There's no fear. There's no expression of fear, but of courage, of curiosity. Yes. This child wants to conquer the world. This child wants to evolve. Yes. He is not fearful. Yes. So this is who we are. Children, they're very connected to the source. They are pure. You understand that? And everyone here present, this child is living there. Yes. Only forgotten. Only forgotten. Okay. Most fear is projected, built from conditioning, from repetition, from patterns, running quietly in the background. In the background. Yes. These are loops. These are loops. They live in the subconscious mind, in your heart. Yes. Fear in itself is not bad. Yes. We need to value all the emotions. Every emotion is valuable. Yes. They are important. But when fear begins to rule your life, yes, it blocks your higher purpose. Yes. It blocks you from experience. What? Freedom. It blocks you from experience freedom. That's when you move out of alignment. This is when that happens. When we are too much feeding fear, not knowing what we're doing. Yes, now you know it. Yes, you are stopping the flow, the true essence of who you are. And you're here to experience the highest, the greatest, the honor that essence from that flows through you. Yes, let it come out. Don't resist. Yes, don't resist. That's when your high identity, the one to be expressed, starts to shrink. You know, when you hold to that fear, that true identity that you're supposed to be here expressing, it shrinks. It shrinks. You cannot honor both. You cannot honor both. You have to decide what is your truth. What is your truth? And start now to put it out, express it, be present. Everything that is existing is already here. We only need awareness. We only need awareness, alignment. We must come from the origin. Yes. You know, when you begin to settle for what feels intense, even if it doesn't speak from your soul, yes, you must stop. Direct. And you start now to ask, wait, is this actually me? Where is this thought coming from? Where is this fear coming from? Yes. Where is this worthiness coming from? And often what shows up after this question is not even clarity. It's not even clarity. You know what it is? I already spoke about resistance. This is resistance. Yes. And I have to tell you, resistance is not a block. It's a sign. See it as a sign. It means your soul actually is ready to evolve. But your old self is still holding in what feels familiar. Yes. So when you are feeling resistance, understand that probably you are closer to a breakthrough. Yeah. The real question is not, how do I push to pass this? The question is, what truth am I ready to step into? This is the question. Not what I am supposed to do. Take action. You're not here to do. You are here to flow. You're here to flow. Okay? You're here to be. And to act is effortlessly. It is effortlessly. It is. It is effortlessly. It's easy. Yes. So who are you here to be? Come. Yes. Ask. What is the truth you want that you are expressing? Yes. You see, this is self-empowerment. This is self-empowerment. It's you meeting really with awareness, your true identity, with clarity, presence, and vision. It's not about performance or perfection. It's about alignment. It doesn't have to do anything with perfection. It doesn't. It doesn't. Don't wait for the right time. Don't wait that everything feels perfect. Yes. Rather be. Be the expression. Be the embodiment of your truth. When we talk about alignment, we're talking about purpose, intention, expression. Are you aligned? Become aware. Are you aligned? Yes? Are you aware of your purpose? Are you aware of your highest good and the good of all others? What is your intention? What is that you are expressing today? You're here to express and live in the higher value through who you are, not what you do. Come to the origin, to the place where your truth is revealed. Yes. You don't even have to think. You have to ask. Yes. You have to ask in that quiet place. Yes. Before thought is formed. Yes. Because you see, when you embody your truth, action really becomes natural and strategy becomes clear and reality responds. And the more you see through your own eyes, yes, yes, the more you see the truth about the world, the more you're aware. Because you see, the system is not just the government, the deadlines, the delays, or bureaucracy. Those are only reflections. They are not the source. Yes. We know the real system as everything outside of us, and everything that is outside of us, they are telling to you, to me, to everyone who to be, what to fear, what is allowed, and so on. But do you want to hear the truth? Are you ready to hear the truth? You see, the external system is only a projection of internalized beliefs. What you experience as the world is your own subconscious material, shaped by your past and colored by the collective projection of everyone else. Yes, this is the world you're seeing. And when I say that, this don't mean that you are here to ignore what's going on outside, okay? So it's not what I am saying here. It means we see it clearly for what it is. I mean, yes, for what it is. And what it is a mirror, not the master. It don't have any power over you. It doesn't have any power over you. We honor what is present around us. But we do not let us define who we are. Yes. We don't allow that because now we are aware. We are aware. But we honor it for what it is. Yes. When we operate from a higher value, we are connected to a higher purpose, okay? And that purpose is always aligned with intention. And it's this inner resonance that shapes the quality of our actions, the way we respond, and ultimately the life we create. So yes, the system may appear in policies, deadlines, and pressure, but the true shift happens when you recognize the most powerful system is the one within you. Yes? Which is your beliefs, your identity, your presence. And when you align that system within you, okay? With truth, the outer reflection begins to change. Not because I'm telling you, although I can tell you because I've experienced that too, you see? My God. Yes. But because this is the supernatural process of creation. Okay? This is the truth. Okay? And that's where the matrix really lives. Yes? Not somewhere out there. Not somewhere out there. But inside the places where you have compromised your truth. So where are you compromising your truth? When you react to a delay, a trigger, or a rule, pause and ask to yourself, is this real? Or is it a mirror of an old belief that I haven't yet release it. Because you don't fight the matrix, you dissolve it by no longer deliver it or believing in it. Yes, this is when you dissolve the matrix, when you are aware, when you don't feed. Yes, when you don't give room. Yes. And once you really stop giving your energy to the old, you create space for the new. So the matrix isn't just the government, as I was telling you. It's not the policies or a system. Yes. It's really in the subtle compromises, yes, you make within yourself. For example, the moments you silence your voice, you are compromising. Yes, you are compromising when you are silence your voice. Although you are here to express your truth. Yes. The moment where you doubt your worth, you are compromising. Yes, you are in that loop, in that system, in that matrix that actually is living inside within you, but it's being projected. Yes. And you start to settle for less. Yes. You conform it to the situation, which is just a situation. Yes. You are conforming from not just the system within you, but then you're going to see it outside and you will experience it. I can tell you for sure. Because this is the reality of things. Yes. So the matrix, it lives in the decisions you make from fear rather than truth. It hides in the patterns you inherited but never question. It is the agreement you have made, consciously or unconsciously, yes, to stay within the familiar rather than step into the unknown. And here is the God-given power you hold. The moment you see these compromises for what they are, they start to lose their hold. Not because you are fighting harder, you are doing more, but because you stop agreeing to them. Yes. And when there is space for the new, then you have a choice. You can stop trying to fix what's never built from your freedom, for your freedom, and you start building what reflects your truth through presence, through embodiment, through expression. By honoring and representing your truth. From there comes your decisions, action. From there, creation is done. Even before you can see, even before the others can see, it's actually already done. Yes. You are just walking the path as a human being, as an expression of your true essence. So stop trying to fix what was never built for your freedom and begin really to express your truth, to build with your truth. Yes. And this is what we are doing now. Yes, this is what we are doing now. Conscious community, soul-led business, healing spaces, value systems built on service, not survival. You don't need to burn down the old. You simply stop participating on it. And I guarantee you, because I am experiencing this. This is not theory that I'm here telling you. I'm experiencing it. Yes. It fades. It fades. And as you keep building from that truth, something powerful happens. You realize you no longer need to defeat it, to defend it. You no longer feel the pull to prove it to anyone, to anybody. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your clarity. Yes. This is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. When we are anchored in identity, yes, we don't explain. We don't have to explain. You don't have to convince. You simply be. Simply be. You become the mirror. You become the permission. You become the living invitation for others to remember who they are. Remember, your presence speaks louder than your arguments ever could. Okay? You understand that? You don't need to explain nothing. Yes. Your presence speaks much more louder than your explanations. So keep the energy for yourself. You don't need to explain nothing. Yes. Your alignment becomes the silent example that calls others into their own truth. Not by telling them what to do, but by showing them what is possible. Yes, look how powerful this is. And this is the truth. This is the truth. So now I want to bring you with simplicity. Yes. And this I choose because there's different ways, but for me it's the way, one of the greatest ways to bring that identity, yes, into your body. Yes. It's very simple. And to carry your present into the world, you really, as I was already telling you, you don't need to do, yes, to carry that present, that true essence of you. You don't need to do, but what is that you need? It's really to feel. It's to feel. Yes. You have to feel it in every cell, in every cell, in every breath, in every step you take. Yes. And it's not just a thought, it's an embodiment, a state that really radiates without effort. And so I would love to anchor this truth that you may be aware or not. I'm telling you and share here to you and with you. Yes. Let's anchor this feeling so that you can express, that you can embody and express and represent moment by moment, step by step. Yes, from decision. Yes, you are being loyal to what you are representing. You are being loyal. And how to do this? One of the simple ways that I want to share here. You may want to close your eyes. Yes, so close your eyes. Place one hand in your heart. Yes. And then take a slow, deep breath in. And release it gently. Now breathe again. But this time imagine the breath moving straight into your heart, please. Feel it expand with each inhale. Feel it soften with each exhale. And now speak these words silently or aloud as you wish. I am anchored in my truth. As you breathe in, say it loud, say it silently. Yes, I am anchored in my truth. I live aligned with my truth. Everything I create carries the higher frequency of my truth. Let each word sink deeper. Say it over and over. Breathe in and let it sink in the depth of your heart, into your bones, your cells, your being. This is who you are when you leave this space. And as you open your eyes, carry this present with you. Feel in your breath, in your posture, in your steps. Yes. And if you are ready to keep walking this path, yes, path of growth, path of evolution, if this message really speaks to you, that speaks direct to you, you will know. You will know. And you are ready not just to understand, but to live, to express, to embody, to express it. Yes? I invite you into my self-empowerment digital journey that I released for a few weeks ago, or to explore, of course, one of my services. The link, you can see it on my bio. And if you want to see the replay, I'm going to release the replay on Facebook and YouTube. And you can go to my description box, and there you will find all the links. And then you can, of course, see all the services, the abundance that I am serving, yes, for the highest good of all. And this is my intention, yes. And this self-empowerment digital journey is built around 3 models, and it's about transformation, reflection, clarity, a guided path of remembrance. And it's for you who is really ready to reclaim the authority of your life and really build from truth. Yes, only for you. And this is really not about adding more to your to-do list. Really not. It's about coming home. Yes, it's about coming home to the core of who you truly are. Yes, and honoring. So that everything you create carries the frequency of your truth. This is your time. And whatever you join now or later, I want that you hold this truth close to you. You are not here to fight for freedom. You are here to live so clearly, so openly, and so fully that freedom becomes your embodiment, your expression, who you represent. You're free, an experience, not just a word. Yes. Words are here to be represented, but from truth, coming from truth. Yes, coming from truth. So, if you are really willing to go, to walk this path, I am, of course, ready with open arms to guide you. Other than this, I am here always holding space for you. And it really has been an honor to share this space with you, with all of you in all these platforms. And I will be back. I will be back for another live session on September the 12th at 8 p.m. Central Europe time to another deep dive, to another conversation and another moment of remembrance together. If anyone has a question, you should really now ask, or then I finish now the live. Yes, you of course can reach me out through my website. You can send me a message. You can DM. It's your choice, not mine. Yes, I'm just here to deliver what is true. Yes, and that's so important for me. This is so important for me because I cannot deny my truth. You see, it's over for a long time ago now. And so all I'm here is to express the truth. Okay? There's no questions. Great. So I will say then, until next time, I will keep sharing content. Meanwhile, I will share content and tools, and of course, wisdom. Wisdom. And I am here whenever you are ready. So thank you so much. And we see us very soon. Thank you. Mhm.